back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Hi.
Mom, where did you get that?
I am Iron Man.
Did you just get the bear?
Up you, Thanos.
That was perfect, Mom. It is. So if you want, you can give it to Kim to use. You can give her the power.
Oh,
She loves Iron Man.
Yeah, she loves
It's like
Iron Man.
Thanos size.
Yeah.
So what are we watching today, guys?
I don't know, Spider-Man.
Yes, we're watching
Sweetie.
Spider-Man 3, the older
Yeah.
one, with Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
We really enjoyed 1 and 2.
Yeah.
First time you guys saw it, so that was fun. And it's been a while now, so I'm happy we're finally watching the last movie to this trilogy. Do you remember Harry,
Remember Harry?
Yes.
Yeah.
who is also Will on Planet of the Apes, that we
Yes.
love, James
Yes.
Franco, he's
Yeah.
amazing. And, of course, Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Mary Jane.
Okay, yeah.
Mary Jane. I like Mary Jane.
Me too, I like Mary
Yeah.
Jane in this story a lot.
Yeah.
I really
Very
do.
good.
And the Green Goblin, he died the first movie,
right.
and he was the father of Harry.
Harry, yeah.
Harry.
And I think Harry started going crazy second movie, where he,
Yeah, he's obsessively wants to kill Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
yeah,
So-
because he
Right.
thinks he killed his dad in a way.
Anyway, he
maybe,
did,
with
but he was
a fight,
defending
but-
himself.
That's right.
Yeah, and he jumped out of the way
Yeah,
with the glider, because the glider stabbed
that's right.
his father. And his father was played by William Dafoe, and he was a very good, creepy villain. He was
he
very
Oh, he was
sinister.
very believable.
Yeah, very
Looking at
sinister.
the mirror.
Yeah.
And I love Aunt May. I
Oh,
really
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
her in this too.
Yeah,
And the younger
right,
one in the newer version of Spider-Man for the MCU, like I really like
Oh,
her.
yeah,
It's a
Melissa
different twist.
Tomei. She's
Yeah.
That's right, too. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
good.
so this is different, as you know. It's a different universe from the MCU we've been watching,
Yeah.
which you already know at this point. And there is a really big thing going on right now, which I don't know if you guys heard of because you don't go on social media or anything, but with Sony and Disney, I guess they're splitting up.
Oh.
And Sony
know
owns
that.
the rights to Spider-Man. So now a lot of people are sad because I don't know if they fully came to a conclusion of how they're going to do this, if they're full on splitting up. But now Tom Holland, who plays the current Spider-Man, I guess he's still going to be Spider-Man, but they're completely removing him from the Avengers and stuff because Disney owns Avengers, Endgame, all that. So all the friends and family that he has now
wow.
are probably going to be different. And
geez.
he is pretty much Iron Man's legacy. You know, because
jeez.
because we saw him really getting close with Tony Stark, and he even has a suit made through Tony Stark. It's kind of sucky, yeah. So they're going to keep it separate, kind of like this. How the Spider-Man 1 and 2 with Tobey Maguire is separate. Like there's no Avengers or anything in this. It's just strictly Spider-Man and his story. So I'm curious what's going to happen there. And again, like not blaming Sony or Disney because I don't know all the details, and I'm sure there's still a lot of hearsay going around, but it just stinks when it comes down to money and then they split up, because I think it came down to that, of course. Otherwise, why would they split up?
That's the business.
That's right.
Business is money.
Yeah,
You
so
wanna make
hopefully,
money.
yeah, I'm hoping they work it out, and then, you know, Tom Holland, Spider-Man can come back to the MCU, because that would be great. I would love that.
Yeah.
But in
It'd
the
be fun if
meantime,
they joked around like they did with Deadpool, like joking around when they had
that's
remember when they were
Yeah.
like joking.
and now, well, we'll see what happens there. But right now, Disney owns the rights to Deadpool too, so that's a
my
new
gosh.
development as well. So that's going to be
Wow.
interesting if
Yeah,
Deadpool
that's
ends up on Avengers or something. Can you
yeah.
imagine all these things mixing
Oh
in?
my word!
Because now
Yeah.
Thor is with Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, like that's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so fun. That's going to be interesting. But
my
I love
God.
the MCU so much. So it's sad
Yeah.
right now. I'm really hoping they work things out and
yeah.
Sony will keep Spider-Man with the MCU. But time will tell. Shall we get into this?
We shall.
Yes, let's do that.
Do you guys know anything about Venom?
Venom is Venom the guy with the pretzel in his mouth?
That is! And he just had a pretzel.
I know.
But we watched the
Sorry,
trailer.
that's all I kept thinking.
I love you so much, yeah. Because we watched a trailer of the Venom movie
That's right, yeah.
like a long time ago,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my
And
God.
I just surprised them now and again and quizzed them to see what they remember. And I was totally like, you're not going to remember that Venom trailer. And you do, so that's good. And she said
does.
something like that, like the tongue coming out. She's like, is that a pretzel in his mouth? I was dying. I gotta look that up. Yeah, so- That's all I'll say. So shall we get into it then?
Yes,
We
we
shall.
shall.
So we just gave one away on our channel, and we're going to start giving away certain things here and there. I don't know if we're going to do it monthly or not yet, but if we keep growing, I definitely want to do that. So, you could possibly win another one of these. The other one is boxed and pretty, and we are not messing with that one. But yeah, so I think we're going to start doing fun things like that, and this one's really cool. This one we might end up giving away too, but I like this one a lot right now. I wanted to see how it worked.
Thumbs up.
I know, finger. Everyone probably gives the finger. It's the first thing everyone probably does, I'm sure.
Are they going to be little Spideys?
Oh no, don't crush them.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Gross. Take off quick. Take off quick.
Oh, it's right on those license
Oh my
plate.
gosh, it is. It's on. Oh, shoot.
Give her this.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so
So
wonderful.
cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh,
Harry. You knew this was coming, Pete.
oh my God.
God.
Listen to me. I didn't kill your father.
Come on. He's going to snatch him again. Damn.
Hopefully you got it.
Did he? You got it.
Yeah.
Put it on your finger.
Come on, help
Put it on
me.
your pinky. Oh.
Good.
There's a human in there.
Oh, what the?
Ew, it's
Oh my
dissolving
gosh.
him.
Oh, yeah. Look at.
I can't believe he's keeping his
Oh
mouth and
my
his eyes
God.
open still. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my
It's closed too.
What?
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it is there. I was wondering where that
We
one
just
too.
froze, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, the phone.
Oh God.
Oh gosh, you saw.
Please hold.
Oh.
And I'm dating your daughter.
Oh god. Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, you want to between it. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, those glossy eyes.
Oh yeah.
Time to take your pill. Drink plenty of water.
I should probably drink plenty of water. I would do that on purpose.
You do that again, it's going up your ass.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference.
One person can't make a difference.
Yes, yeah.
Enough said.
Now he's a convict. Like these guys.
That guy from that prison break?
Yeah, go get him.
fits.
Fuck it. Oh my
Oh
God!
my god. Whoa.
Ew.
Whoa.
Who's turning into a hand?
No, Spiderman.
Smart kid.
No! Don't put his. Oh.
God.
Oh my God! She's actually. Oh.
Oh boy.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh. Oh, I gotta find out.
Watch out! Don't give her no.
Oh boy, that's not gonna do well.
Ooh, I don't think it's gonna be a good night to
I
propose.
don't think so.
Something of an icon.
Oh, you shouldn't be
Like
saying
yesterday.
that.
They kept screaming, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Oh God.
Oh no,
no, this
that,
is not a
that
good
does
night.
it. That's it. Oh god.
What are you doing?
No, don't. Son of a.
Why?
Oh, wait,
But why would he do that?
it's getting bigger. Is it? Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
it's latching on.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Wake
It's
up.
getting bigger and bigger. Oh, it's
Ew.
You can't wake up with this? Come
Oh
on.
my god. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
How can I lose all this sand
Oh
in the...
god. Oh god.
Go
He's
sit.
gonna wash Mr.
I wonder what he's
Sandman
gonna. I hope
away.
he doesn't turn into something bigger. He's gonna go right through the
Oh,
grate.
boy, yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna flip it.
Oh my gosh, watch. Whoa, check this out, all right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
have taken your eye off the ball.
Oh boy.
Oh. Now he's
Oh my
remembering.
God.
I want to see you.
Oh my God!
Oh.
I've fallen in love with someone else.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's so horrible.
Aw. Aw.
The taste.
Oh my gosh.
Kick your little ass.
Whoa.
He just walks away.
Oh God.
God.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Now they're
That's what I'm
disgusted
feeling.
with him.
God, this is awkward.
Like, no.
That's not the position I hired you for.
That was good. It's incredible.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. It's like more and more space. It's making more space between the ladies.
You're looking fine, babe.
Oh,
Hey, oh my God.
Oh, and he took
Love that little giggle.
his girlfriend. See? He was... Oh no, MJ's working.
Now dig on this.
Oh my God.
okay, dark colors don't suit him.
I feel bad for Mary.
He just punched
Oh
her.
my God, yes he did.
Oh,
Look at him. Oh, he's really...
I want you to kill Peter Parker.
What?
It's extreme.
Oh my goodness.
We can't take it off now.
He has a camera now and takes a picture.
Ew. Uh-oh, we got
no,
on
he's got
him.
him too, yeah.
Oh, good.
On him now. It goes on him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he does. Oh.
It was going in his mouth.
Oh.
So, where to?
Oh my God!
Oh, God.
holding its
breath as the hostage shoot. crisis
continues to...
Can't take them both. Not by myself.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the normal Spider-Man.
Wait for the American flag.
That's perfect.
Apple pie.
I'm gonna get you out of this.
Oh, what?
Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's your mask?
oh, boy.
Oh, Sandman.
Oh, no. Well,
I totally intend on doing it.
Sandman, here he
Oh
comes.
no, he's going to be a
Oh,
huge
boy.
mountain of sand. Ah! Oh, I thought that was his butt.
I was going to say the same thing.
Did you look like it?
Huh?
Oh, he's got. Oh, Harry.
Aw, that's
Oh,
nice.
God.
Good.
How much for the camera?
$100.
Oh, my. You want
I love his
that, you
yelling.
put it there.
Film's extra.
She purposely didn't have. Yeah, I like them working together.
Oh,
Isn't
wow.
it great?
Yeah.
This guy's got to go. Just what the heck. Oh, cool.
The music
Whoa.
too.
Ew.
Oh,
It's going to
God.
kill him.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh, no, he took it for him.
Huh?
No, he didn't.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
What?
Needs a host.
Oh, boy.
Host.
Oh, okay, well,
Oh, he
blow
went in
himself
there.
up.
He went in there. Well,
The gun was in my hand.
It's sad, but it's a better story, you
Yeah,
know, because we've seen it through Peter
Yeah.
Parker's eyes before. You just kind of. Ah!
oh, my
Just
goodness.
to blow away. This is me committing suicide. I'm just kidding. From that.
Poor Harry's down
I
there.
hate this.
I wish they did that after. This
Yeah.
scene.
It's like, oh
This
crap,
is
my
more
friend's still
important.
dying. Yeah. Aww.
Oh, at least they're friends before he died.
He's so good at crying.
Oh,
It is.
Yay.
oh, jeez.
Another bittersweet ending. Yep.
Aw.
James Franco, no! I kept seeing him as Will from Planet of the Apes because there was such a gap in between the second one that we saw a few months
And
back.
when he had amnesia, he was so sweet. That
He was so
cute.
cute. I know
Yeah,
he
he's
has such
so
a good
cute.
smile. Yeah, I'm like, is he drugged? Because he was too like, oh, you.
Yeah, right?
Like, I loved it. I love James Franco so
That's why,
much.
yeah.
But I like Harry's character, and I'm glad everything happened to be okay at the end,
Yeah,
where
I
he
did, too.
forgave Peter, he realized
helped
it
him
wasn't, or he was
That's
told
right.
it wasn't him that killed his
right.
father. It just happened to happen, like, right then and there. He's
Yeah,
like, oh, I
right.
didn't tell you this whole time,
That's
but,
right.
you know, I'm just going to
Yeah.
let you know.
Like
'cause
the
I know you've been going
closest
through some
guy.
stuff.
Oh my God.
I know you've been going through a lot of stuff lately, because
Yeah.
I see a lot of stuff I don't talk about, but I want to tell
think
you
you
right
would've.
before.
Yeah.
And then
Like, I've been living in this
Actually,
house
what
with
happened
you
with
for
your
all
dad?
these
Years,
years.
right?
Yeah, and he gets stopped by his own glider, so I know for a fact it was him. Although
Oh my
Spidey couldn't
God.
kick the glider back or something and caused it
my
to stab
God.
him. Sorry, I just had it, but I'm
that's
glad it. Sorry, I'm glad it came around and it
That's right.
ended
Right,
up
he
being
came to his
nice.
senses and
That's right.
realized
My
that
God.
the truth.
I hated how he died at the end, though, and it was like a
Yeah.
peaceful,
It was too quick for. I didn't think it was going to be like that quick.
almost just like how his dad died.
That's right.
Exactly.
You know, I got hit by his own glider kind of thing. I mean, different
And,
way.
and those two guys being villains together were just an odd couple. The oddest, like the
Oh
Sandman.
my
and-
God. That's, that's
I gotta say, I really enjoyed Venom, and I only know Venom from this movie, and of course, like, I used to watch one of the old, there's so many Spider-Man cartoons, but I used to watch an old one Saturday mornings growing up, and they had Venom there a little bit, but I only knew he was a symbiote, and he looks really scary, and he has a teeth and everything, and I guess he possessed Spider-Man a couple times. I don't know if that was the main thing, but I know the character Eddie Brock was, like, the main host for Venom. So I'm curious, because I know he's an alien entity. I'm curious on why he looks like Spider-Man and has features like Spider-Man and he can shoot webs and stuff. So I'm
because
assuming...
Spidey had it in him so
First.
long. Yeah.
And then it absorbed his powers or something, and then that's why it
And then
made
he
sense.
just
when I-
decided to step it up a notch
That's
with
right.
the teeth.
Oh, those teeth were really
Yeah, I
scary.
like that. I like his design and
Razor
everything, how
sharp
freaky
teeth.
he is. I like that.
God.
And I wish they had more of Venom in it, because I was kind of like guessing in my head. I'm like, wow, how much time has gone by? And, you know, like, we saw this creepy, like, spidery jelly part of Venom at the
Yes.
beginning where he's just crawling, and then
Right, and they were just
haven't
showing
seen him
it.
in like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
A meteor stops,
Yeah.
jumps on the moped,
Oh my God.
goes
yeah.
into Spidey's.
Yeah, and just how
apartment.
convenient that was, where the asteroid hits, like, right where they're making out. It's like, right across the
Right there.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you gotta get the story rolling.
Okay, honey.
But then we
Yeah.
didn't see it for like an hour or so. You know?
Yeah, I was wondering where I went to when I found out.
I was excited, definitely, to see this, because right when it started playing the normal theme music
Yeah.
from the first and second movie, and I'm like, oh, I got so excited because nostalgia. Like, I really enjoyed the first two. I think this one was fun. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
I think it was
It was
fun.
fun. It's really-
You know, the
Sandman,
Yes,
right?
that was.
That was
I thought
really,
it was a big.
See,
kitty
they're
litter.
hardcore now because they have seen a lot of Marvel movies now, and I'm so happy you guys are opinionated. That's cool.
And I thought it was so far fetched.
was-
When he was
yeah.
punching Spidey, like you'd think he'd have this massive amount of power behind that fist.
Yeah,
That's right.
and then Spider-Man kept reaching out, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know he's strong, but oh my
It went on for a little too long.
Right,
kind of
and then
thing.
Venom's holding him down for Sandman. Like, I think Venom can probably do a better job than.
Yeah, or Sandman can just hold him down and pummel him himself. Like, he
Exactly.
can't get up or anything. I think Sandman would be a really cool villain because he would be so hard to defeat, but he has this major weakness with water. But I think that's cool, like how he can morph and everything. Again, like overthinking it because he is a big sand monster.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny how, like, he could change back into human form, but he always had clothes with
thought I
him
said
too.
to
Like
you,
he
what
always
was
wore
that?
the clothes
His
too.
pants.
But the
Yeah,
molecules,
what the
I guess, maybe mixed in. Maybe it's part of his skin now. Who
I want
knows?
him nude everywhere. I guess. You got kids around in New York City, you know.
Right?
I know.
Well, that's true.
And I felt bad, like
Expose everything.
it was sad about his daughter and everything. He's trying to
yeah.
do well by her, and the whole thing with Uncle Ben too, like how they changed that story up to
Yeah.
kind of give him more purpose or something. And
But you know, with Sandman holding, you know, the locket and looking at his daughter throughout the whole movie until the end, we didn't really know his side of the story. Is probably what really happened. But to me, it just didn't. It didn't give him enough momentum to do all this destruction. Like he really killed someone in our eyes in the beginning.
Yeah,
right,
He
yeah.
really
And
murdered
he still,
someone.
he did kill. He still did.
Yes,
but
we
he
know
didn't
you
need
love
to.
your daughter, but you killed someone.
Yeah.
You ran away from justice. You climbed into the
That's right,
apartment
that's
to see
right.
her and give her all your jail.
Yeah.
I mean, you did a lot of bad things. Looking at the locket, to me, didn't give me the emotion that until the end. You know, you feel
Yeah,
bad for
that's
the guy
right,
because you know he needed money. Yes, I understand that, but
I really enjoy this. I like this. This is coming out, or you
Like
guys
that,
can
yeah.
like compare and
Like
discuss
that,
this.
yeah.
That's cool. But no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
Sandman, I was laughing because the actor he played, I saw it when I was a kid, but George of the Jungle, and I was cracking up. You guys got to see it. That's like a lighthearted.
I
fun
remember
movie.
when you kids were younger.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
George.
right.
I
George,
remember
George
it. I
of
was
the
like,
Jungle.
oh,
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be some
But
funny
he's like
movie.
a bad
yeah.
guy or something on
Isn't
that,
he?
and I was like, oh my god! So I kept seeing him in that role,
Oh my
so it kind of gave me
gosh,
giggle a
yeah.
little bit. But again, I really liked Venom, and I really like the idea of Harry. Like I like his friendship with Peter Parker,
Yes.
and I hated for so long and how they weren't good together. Like they were just fighting, and he was
Yeah.
so obsessed about his father, which I can understand why, because he thought Spider-Man killed his father. But I wish they could have just talked it out and worked together, because it was cool to see him work as a
It
team.
was.
very
It was,
good.
It was so
great,
fun.
It was a
Yeah,
great
I like
partnership, and it was just too
Oh,
short-lived.
yeah.
Way too short-lived, and I don't know, like I didn't like him dying the way he did. And
I
then he
hated the way he
laying
was
there, like,
acting.
It's okay.
though.
It's
Yeah.
okay. This is how it has to be in the sunset or this, you know. This,
Oh,
Mary
my
Jane's
God,
like,
yes.
okay, he just
Sunrise,
wants to look at
yeah.
Mary Jane
Oh, my
because he
God.
just loves Mary Jane. Just stay with me.
but just like you
And
said,
then
they had to
call
put that
the-
part in
they
with
didn't call
Uncle
the
Ben.
ambulance or anything at the end when he was dying. You know.
Yeah, he's like, no,
Try-
no, stay
no.
with me.
Oh, my
But I don't know, like. I feel really bad. Like, I don't want to see Harry die. I really wish he could have just been okay at the end. Or like, hey, we could work together now and help defeat evil and defend the city. But I just didn't like how they did that. Yeah, I wish, like, you know, Peter Parker and Mary Jane were freaking out and like, oh my God, no, we gotta save you. Gotta
Right,
save
and I
you.
wish
But
they
know
did the
had to end
Sandman
movie.
episode at that scene after Harry.
That would have been better. Yeah, I think the
Because,
timing
I mean,
on that
his
was-
best friend just
I got
dropped
stabbed
down,
in front of him and then
Sandman
fell.
comes back. I'm like, wait a minute. I
I'm
thought
going to
you
tell you
just
about Uncle
decided
Ben. I
it.
didn't mean to
right.
do it. And that went on for a while, too. And he's like,
Yeah.
my friend's dying, you know?
Oh, my God.
But
He's not even looking down. He's like,
Oh,
yeah, and going back to Peter Parker, like I love Tobey Maguire. Like I think he
Yeah,
makes a
he's
really
good.
good
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he
I know there's a whole debate online because generation gaps and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I love Tom Holland too. He's a very different Spider-Man, and I love how they casted him for the MCU
Right.
Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
I love that. Sad face because of Sony Disney,
yeah.
but. I really do like the Tobey Maguire because I grew up with this too, and I just really enjoyed the first two. Again, I saw those two, but this one I only saw parts of, and very rarely, but some comments on our channel were saying, like, I don't understand how you could watch parts of a movie. And I honestly thought that was normal because that's how I was brought up. And look at my family who doesn't watch anything. But that's, I know, but it's good. And when movies were on at home, we have a lot of siblings, a lot of friends that
a
were
lot
over or
going
whatever.
on.
There's always a lot
Distraction.
going on, and I would never sit to watch the movie. I
It's
was
just
always
like
working,
sound.
doing projects,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
outside of actually like working at my 8 to 5 job or whatever job I had at the time. But I was always doing like art projects and stuff, so I would never focus on what we were watching or whoever else was watching. I knew that Harry died, so I was really sad about it, but I didn't really see how he died. I just saw him laying there, and I'm like, what the heck? You know, what happened? You know. But
well, I would die if he didn't want to die. But I would laugh if he came back to life and they got a partnership and they went back to the mansion and he'd be some kind of like version of Iron Man, you know, the rich guy that's smart
yeah.
and he's
I
got all
know.
this stuff and he can do
Yeah.
such great
Oh,
things. But
Change it up a bit.
Boy, you gotta take that portrait of your father down.
That's a
that
scary
mirror.
portrait. It just reminded me of like Ghostbusters or something.
Like his eyes are looking right through.
I know, it looks 3D. There it is. It's on the menu. But
Yeah.
it was like in 3D. And it was like, oh, I'm just going to reach out to you.
Yeah, boy,
But, yeah, and I really wish they focused more on Peter, Harry, Mary Jane. Like, they did a little bit with that.
Yeah.
But I didn't like in the beginning how Harry, like, did a quick segment of him, like, fighting Peter, like, the same thing that we've seen. Like, okay, this is my mission. I'm going to kill you, blah, blah, blah.
Like,
Then he
it was
loses his
instant,
memory. Then he's
too.
like, la, 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 la.
Yeah,
Then...
And he's like dwelling on it, and that's what Aunt May was saying, it's going to eat you up inside,
That's right, yeah.
because of what happened to Uncle Ben, that you don't have to be that kind of a person.
Sorry, my camera died, but I was saying that you can really tell that Harry really cares for Mary Jane, or at least his old self, and right away when he remembered everything and the hate took over, like, he was ready to kill her. Like, he smashed her against the wall, and I know it's like a superhero thing, but she's a normal person. He, like,
right.
slammed her against this wall. I'm like,
She
you just,
got-
like, broke
she
her
got-
back and neck, and...
Hurt pretty good by both the boys.
Yeah, she did.
And to put her in that predicament, it was just crazy. Yeah. So, but I hated seeing Harry and Peter go against each other so much because they were like really good friends that really cared for each other. And but it shows you, and Harry also being part Green Goblin or whatever. I think he was taking part of the serum too, right? Or was it just the obsession of his father? Because his father went
obsession.
crazy because he took the serum that made him super strong and made him kind of nutso.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, he came out of that
And he was hearing
pod
voices.
in the beginning. He came out of
Yeah,
that
so I think
pod.
so he was
So I
taking the
think he
serum,
was.
whatever his
He
father
was
was
pretty
doing
buff
before.
You know
But-
what I would have thought would have been cool would have been Harry and Gwen getting together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
would've-
Gwen's character in
Very
this.
sweet.
So now you know Gwen
Yes,
Stacey. We did
Yes,
talk
I
about
know.
her before.
I-
You've never seen her in anything
I saw
before.
her, but I didn't recognize who she was.
Yeah, in
until-
Jurassic
That's-
World, it was clear,
She
yeah.
had red hair.
Yes.
And then
I
oh,
didn't
she's the one with
recognize
red
her
hair.
until- yeah.
Younger, yeah. I mean, she looks great either way, this and
Yeah.
Jurassic World. But I was like, oh, yeah, this is cool. I try not to interrupt sometimes when we're reacting because, like, I know I'm going to talk over dialogue. So I was like, oh, cool. But, yeah, I really like her. And then we see Eric Foreman, who plays... So that's his actual character name, but from the 70s show. We've also seen him in Interstellar, and he played Eddie Brock, so that was kind of neat to see him in that role. I know we're kind of debating this movie because we never really do that. We usually enjoy everything we watch, and I did really enjoy this. Like, I love Tobey
liked it.
Maguire.
It
I
was
love
really
this Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was.
It was really entertaining. I like the focus on Mary Jane and Peter. Like, I like that romance,
yeah.
and I'm happy they got together in the second movie. I love that ending. And then in this one, I'm like, come on. And I really
That
wish...
darn ring.
Yeah, that
Never
darn
got
ring,
anywhere.
thank God.
I thought
He was
gonna
able to
lose
get
it
it back.
100
I know.
times.
Yeah, it's a-
But with his like Spidey sense, it's like, okay, well, he could probably like hone in on it really fast or something, you know. But I was like, how are you going to find that if you drop it? But I'm really happy that he worked it out, and I wish they did get engaged at the end, but I'm glad that they made up at the end, so
Yeah.
that was good.
That's right.
But if Harry just
Maybe.
almost killed... Oh, sorry.
Maybe she'll get the ring next time.
Next
Yeah,
time, but
yeah.
I don't know if they're going to make a fourth movie at this point
Oh,
for
yeah.
this universe.
Yeah, I think.
But that would be kind of nice. We have not seen Far From Home yet, so
Okay.
I can't wait to see that. And I don't know when that's coming out, so I'm pretty sure that this series is done. I think it was just a trilogy, and
We'll just pretend it, or we'll just imagine it.
That's
imagine the
right.
fourth one with Tobey
That's right.
Maguire.
Little Spidey kids running around.
So here's a good. Oh, yeah, that would be
Yes.
kind of cool to see that.
And she's on Broadway.
Yeah, because
Yes,
it's
oh,
always.
yeah.
It's like the style. Peter Parker struggles. He's poor. He's there for the people, like risking his life.
Well, at least he's
That's
staff
right.
photographer now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right,
good.
yeah.
And
So
it's
he
just
can
like you
pay the
want
rent.
good things for him.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, and
The
he
girl
is a
can
really
keep
good
making cookies
person.
for him.
Boy, she's
She was cute, the
yeah,
little
she was so
landlord.
cute.
Yeah, she was Ursula. Her name was. I was like,
Ursula,
oh my god, what a
yes.
name! Because that's from like Disney,
Oh,
from the Little
goodness,
Mermaid,
yes.
which we have to watch
Right.
at some point. But you know, like the whole like
I
the
know
purple
who she is,
octopus.
yeah.
Yeah. And it was cool to see Jameson. That was really funny. I
Oh
like
my
Jameson a lot.
God.
He's hilarious. I really enjoy
my
his
God.
character a
Always
lot.
yelling.
Oh, yeah.
All the medicine on his desk.
This one he was kind of
Son.
quiet with Peter Parker being kind of possessed with that symbiote.
yeah.
You know, he kept staring at him and stuff, like his
Yeah.
feet on the
Yeah.
desk. And
Oh, my
They're all
God.
messy.
who do you like better? Do you like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man better, or do you like Tom Holland Spider-Man better? Again, I know there's a debate.
Toby, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's
But
weird
I like
because they're
both
two
of them.
different scenarios.
Yeah, they
like
are.
we see him more in like a neighborhood kind of, neighborhood Spider-Man, and we see the other one in more a universal kind of, universe.
That's
And
right,
there's two
that's right.
different. I like
But,
them
like,
both.
Yeah, I did.
This one's more like a single focus, like a single
Yeah.
story. You're in
It's a
one
local
spot,
story.
one
It's-
superhero, and the other ones are... Well, we just saw Endgame too, which was very, not chaotic, I mean it was, but in a very good way and sad way and action cool, epic way. But there's a lot going on, and this is just like almost like a standalone, just about Spider-Man and the characters in his world. And Tom Holland's always with a bunch of other Avengers, which works really well because I can't imagine how hard that is to have all these other characters from different, like different superheroes, with different stories, backgrounds, all these like deep backgrounds, and put them all together to really tell a good story still and not get too lost. Like, example, I did enjoy this movie, but I felt like it was too sectioned. Like they tried to include all these other things, and then that story would pause, like Venom in the beginning, and then we're not going to talk about Venom for an hour, and then until we see him in Peter Parker's room crawling, oh crap, that's right, that happened, and then then we see Sandman's character, and that's really separated too, and it just felt very removed. And Harry, and then oh my god, I lost his memory. Okay, bye Harry, we're not going to see you for a while until the end. So it was kind of like very sectioned, I thought, but again, like I really thought it would be nice to have more like Harry and Venom in this. And I really wish Mary Jane, when Harry threatened her, would say, Harry's here and he's threatening me and he's going to kill you or whatever. Because Spider-Man's going to be, threatened anyways and in danger.
I thought Harry was going to come out on
and
the
do
bridge.
something. Well, because that would make sense too.
I thought it was going to be something like...
Instead of like, gotcha, that was me. Yeah. I'm the other guy.
And he's drinking coffee. Then his smile comes back.
Yeah, like right at that moment, Peter knew that. He's like, oh yeah, he remembers.
Yeah, she should have totally told him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just play along. I'll call you later.
I am really happy that we saw this, though, and I am still really sad about the Sony Disney thing. Hopefully they work that out. I don't know when they plan on making the next Spider-Man movie, but if it's way down the road, I'm just hoping soon that they can work together. And we'll see, because now that Iron Man isn't there and Captain America, like, it's just kind of sad. And I'm sorry, spoilers, but we're watching Spider-Man, so I'm kind of like people probably have already seen Endgame at this point. Do you guys have a favorite character?
I always like Aunt May.
Yeah, I like Aunt May too. She reminds me of Mama. I like Aunt May a lot. Yeah,
I like MJ.
Very wise.
Mary Jane.
And I liked Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen. Yeah,
I thought she was a sweetheart in this. She was, and just to go up to Mary Jane and be like, "I am so sorry." She goes, "That was all for her." Like, that was cool that she said that.
Yes,
very cool.
Yeah, she was sweet. There was nothing wrong with her.
She even wanted to leave the bar as soon as she got there. Oh, that's your ex-girlfriend. Do you want to go?
Yeah, she didn't want to make it uncomfortable or make it a competition or anything. So I thought that was sweet, but. So to round it up, because I know it's late, but I'm really sad Harry died. That sucks. I really wish they could have been a team at the end. That would have been great. Like, stay like that and have, like, wishes for a fourth movie. But the first and second were definitely my favorite. I think the second was actually my most favorite because there's so many emotions in both. But I love how they just focus on Peter Parker, and they did in this one, but I just felt like it was too spread out, like it was everywhere,
Well, at least Peter and Harry were friends at the end.
That was very nice, and then Mary Jane and Peter got back together too. I don't know if you noticed, but Peter Parker was doing a lot of Spider-Man moves out of costume in this one. Yes, I noticed that, more so than in costume, I felt, until the end.
That's right.
Yeah, he was mainly in a black suit, not until a lot later. But he was totally in normal clothes. Peter Parker going around, web slinging. So that was different to see that. I got a lot of people didn't see him like that, or not see his face anyways.
And
but
he even packed his red suit away.
That's right.
Yeah. So you guys get that the symbiote was the black suit, like it took over the suit and then absorbed into his skin, and that's why you couldn't take it off.
And he kept staring at his chest every time he did something bad.
Yeah, he would rub it like
he didn't have heartburn.
It wasn't me. It wasn't heartburn.
He should get some roids.
But he could get the headpiece off though.
Yeah, because he kept wearing it, so I think it got
it was getting comfortable
interweaved. It was getting stuck onto him, so he couldn't get it off. But it was interesting, too, how Venom changed actually into the look of Venom that you see everywhere when he bonded with Eddie Brock.
Yes.
yeah.
You know, like he wasn't
Yes.
scary like that. He was just a
Yeah.
suit until Peter Parker was freaking out near the bell. You know,
Right.
then it started
'Cause
looking
Eddie
kind of
really
alien,
had the
scary looking.
evilness in him.
Yeah, so I guess it's like
Jeez, yeah.
it thrives off hate maybe too, and because it makes people angry.
I mean, and he went to church to pray for someone to die.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I felt that when I went to
really?
church, and I'm like, oh,
With
there's
Jesus on the cross.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm going to go up this bell tower and see him. Oh, there's Peter now. Thank you, Lord.
I know certain things are just so convenient. I'm like, oh, okay, well that works out. Yeah. So I think we'll end it there because it is really late, but I enjoyed the movie. It was good. Probably my last favorite of the three. My third favorite. How about you guys?
I like the first one over.
Yeah, I always liked the first one too.
Yeah, first one's always
it was
good.
That was great.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys. We love Spider-Man.
Yeah,
We love
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yay.
Yes! You are Iron Man!
Yeah, right.
Come here, you!
Yeah, got the right.
Hey, you. We want you. Number one. Yeah.
That's great.
Ooh, I made it roar.
Whoa.
Thanos is coming to get me.